Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now the KwaZulu-Natal Philharmonic Orchestra creates music to warm our hearts, and every Thursday in a 6-concert Winter World Symphony Series 2016, which starts on the 19th of May in Durban's majestic City Hall. This orchestra's primary is to bring excellence in music to the city of Durban. The season opens at the Durban City Hall with a program of grand choruses and an elegant piano concerto and a symphony under the baton of associate guest conductor Daniel Boico. Well, this is just one of the projects that the orchestra will be embarking on during this month of May. Now, to tell us more about this, we're joined by the man himself, Tembe, who's the CEO and artistic director of the KwaZulu-Natal Philharmonic Orchestra. Mr. Tembe, good morning. Good to see you again. How are you?
I am very well. Good morning, Lebo and the listeners.
Talk to us about the Winter World Symphony. What is it? What does it entail?
Yes, we launched the World Symphony Series in 1996, so it's been going on for quite some time, Lebo. And we've got 3 seasons a year, the summer, winter, and spring. So the winter, as you've just said, starts next Thursday. We are featuring international pianist Melvin Ten and 2 choirs, the Claremont Community Choir, as well as the Durban Symphonic Choir. The series will really feature the cream of South African talent and excellent and renowned international musicians.
Mm-hmm. Who else is on the lineup for the series?
Yes, there are great artists in the lineup, but also young artists. Now, the orchestra is what we call a professional development program, which is aimed to harness young talent in South Africa, but also help create a clear career path for the young musicians who want to pursue orchestral music. So in that vein, we cooperate with different art centers and musical groups around the country. So on the 2nd of June, we've got Bochabelo Strings, 20 young people from Bloemfontein who will come and do a joint concert with the KZN Philharmonic.
We believe there was also a master class. Tell us a little bit about that.
That concert will be on the 2nd of June. And of course, on the 16th of June, which is Youth Day, we then have Noluvui Sompofu, the Cape Town-based soprano.
Mm-hmm. And the master class, I believe there was also a master class?
Yes. In between all of this, in between these symphony concerts, we do a lot of developmental work. So just last weekend, we had master classes for conductors from around the country, and Daniel Boico coached them, and it's happening again on the 21st of May. And we also have the young performers, which features KZN's young musicians. So in between the symphony concerts, we always do developmental work.
Now, will you be collaborating with other groups or artists during these performances, and who are they, the collaborations that is?
Yes, the collaborations will be then with different choirs from around KZN, with international soloists and different groups. We've got Argentine, who's coming later in the season. We've got Michael Morgan from the US, who's also coming later in the season.
Mr. Tembe, how do you then measure the success of a series like this?
Well, we measure it by a couple of aspects. First is the attendance, and it is the impact of the music on the people. But also we utilize these performances to bring people together, because we believe music plays an interesting role and an important role in bringing people together. So when we see people of all races and all ages come and attend our concerts, that's one of really important measurements for us.
What for you has been the highlight of seeing this series grow?
The highlight has been we've featured incredibly renowned artists such as Rene Fleming, but also we've seen young South Africans come up from the ranks to perform at this very important and prestigious stage. So really, it's been great from both a developmental element, but also in terms of promoting excellence, as you said earlier on.
All right. And Dr. Tembe, thank you so much for talking to us. Bongani Tembe is the CEO of the KZN Philharmonic Orchestra, talking to us about some of the events that the orchestra will partake in during this month of May, leading into June. All right.